Hi guys, so a couple of weeks ago on the 30th of March, Carrie Hope Fletcher released her debut album, When the Curtain Falls, and I went to her album launch at the Hippodrome Casino and got a copy of the album and also an advanced copy of the book with the same name, When the Curtain Falls, which I think is coming out in the next couple of months or so. So I was feeling inspired and all filled with Carrie Hope Fletcher-ness. And so I thought I'd do something that I've never done before and listen along to the album and give you my live reactions to my thoughts on it. Do subscribe to my channel before we get started. You can click the red button and the notification bell to be advised when I post a video. I'm not going to play the music out loud because I'm probably going to have to cut this because I will babble. So I'm going to put my headphones in and I'm going to start the album and we're going to go through it track by track. Oh, it's loud. I'll turn it down. Okay. Right, so track number 1 is Journey to the Past, originally from Anastasia. So this is from the animated film Anastasia, which I think was late 90s, that it came out, and I think Liz Callaway sang this song. It's also now a Broadway musical. I know Ramin Karimloo is in it. I didn't see it when I went to Broadway most recently, so I don't know the music at all, but let's give it a listen. I like it, it's nice. Like I say, I've got nothing to compare it to because I don't know the other songs or the other versions of this song, but I like it, it's good. Track number 2, What It Means to Be a Friend, from 13 the Musical. So this is from 13 the Musical, which I saw in London about 6 years ago. They did a special, I think 2 or 3 performances with some kind of youth groups in a West End theatre, written by Jason Robert Brown. And it's kind of like High School Musical, from what I remember. But I don't know the music too well, but let's give it a listen. It really suits Carrie's voice. I like the music. Ooh, girl can belt it. Oh, it's really good. Okay, so track number 3 is Burn from Hamilton. It's a popular one to be covering at the moment. Quite a few people seem to be recording it. Let's give it a listen. I like the musical arrangement. It's snazzy. I really like this version. It's good. I like it. Thumbs up from me. Times Are Hard for Dreamers from Amelie the Musical. Now this is one I did see on Broadway about a year ago, in the few months that it was on, and I loved it. I came out of the theatre and broke down in tears on the sidewalk in the middle of the day, and everyone stared at me, but I got really emotional. The music from this does something to me. Oh, I love it. It makes me want to cry. I can't handle Amelie. I don't know what it is. I find it very emotional. It was a brilliant musical. I hope it comes back at some point. Well, thank you, Carrie, for reminding me of this song. I'm going to go and listen to the album after this and have a little cry to myself. Okay, so I Dreamed a Dream from Les Mis, the part Carrie didn't play, because Carrie played Eponine, as I'm sure you all know. Doesn't sound like the introduction you'd expect to hear for I Dreamed a Dream. This is really different. Oh, it's very different. Oh my god. I like the woodwind. Is it a flute? I'm never sure. Then I was young and unafraid. I shouldn't sing on camera, I've got the worst voice in the world. Okay, now the violins are kicking in. with their voices soft as thunder. It's a really interesting arrangement of the song. It's very upbeat, very poppy. It's really brave to have done something like this with this song. Not many people have the balls to really play around with it, but I like it. I like it. Okay, track number 6. We have No One Else from Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812. Interesting thing so far, it's what, 6 songs in, and 3, 4, 5 of the 6 songs have all been Broadway musicals that we haven't had here. Well, okay, we've had some of them here. And I haven't actually listened to this album. Love you, I love you. Oh. Oh. I like that with this because there's quite a few musicals that I haven't had a chance to listen to because, to be honest, they haven't. Things like Anastasia and The Great Comet, I've never got round to listening to the albums because there's other things I'd rather listen to. So I like that this album is picking some more bizarre songs that I can now listen to and now go and listen to those albums because I've heard one of the songs from it. God, she sounds like in Miss Saigon, in those bits where Kim's really going for it and really screaming for her life. Not screaming, but singing. Okay, Summertime from Porgy and Bess, featuring Carrie's dad, Bob Fletcher, on the guitar. Oh, it sounds like a really old, like, gramophone record being played in the distance. I mean, this is a song everyone knows, Summertime. It's a classic. Sounds really different, though, to the rest of the album so far. Oh my god, it's just kind of blended from this old gramophone faded sound into a normal studio track. That sounded amazing. I love the way she's done that. It's really jazzy. It sounds really good. This really suits Carrie's voice. I can see her at Ronnie Scott's now doing a jazz set. Oh, love it. Just Keep Moving the Line from Smash. Just keep moving the line. Oh, I know this song. I've never seen Smash. So there's another really jazzy one. This is definitely, these kind of songs, the jazzy stuff is definitely really well suited to Carrie's voice. But then so is the musical theatre stuff. She's just very versatile. Sounds like one of my favourite albums is Bonnie and Clyde, the musical, that Broadway cast recording, and she kind of sounds like Bonnie in some of those songs on the album. I love it. Just Keep Moving the Line. I didn't know the song that well. Now it makes me want to go and see Smash. Oh, Little Shop of Horrors. Somewhere That's Green. Another classic. Let's see what this one's like. I like that Carrie isn't trying to mimic the way most people usually mimic doing this song. She's very much singing it in her own voice, with her own thing, which I like. Who doesn't love Little Shop of Horrors? Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the one we've all been waiting for. Let It Go, from Frozen. This isn't how I expected it to sound. It's got like a Caribbean twist to it. And there's a big bouncy brass band. I like how she's taking musical theatre songs and turning them kind of more mainstream sounding. It's great. I love it. I like the fact they've kept the little laugh in at the end as well after she's finished and they're all applauding in the studio. Okay, You Matter to Me from Waitress, featuring Oliver Ormston, who was in The Addams Family with Carrie. This is a great song as well, You Matter to Me. Oh, their voices sound so good together. Carrie and Oliver's voices blend really, really well. I think this is definitely my favourite on the album, You Matter to Me. It's beautiful. Oh no, don't finish. It's finished. Well, I would have liked You Matter to Me to go on for another 5 minutes, but it's not. Okay, final song on the album, I Won't Say I'm in Love, from Disney's Hercules. I'm not a Disney girl. I don't know this film. Oh. It's all like big bandy with kind of quirky backing vocals. This is very musical theatre, actually. I said a lot of the album is taking musical theatre songs and making them more mainstream. This sounds very musical theatre in a great way. Do you know what? The musicians on this album are brilliant. All of the music is really, really good. It's a really good album and really surprising. It's not the songs you would expect Carrie to put on an album from all the shows that she's been in. There's one from Les Mis, but it's not the song that she ever sang. I think it's a really interesting song list choice, and brave. She could have very easily just put together a greatest hits of all the shows that she's been in. What's your favourite song? I'd love to know in the comments below what your favourite song is. Mine is without a doubt You Matter to Me. I love it. Big thumbs up from me. Well done, Carrie. When the Curtain Falls, go out and get your copy now. It's available everywhere. You can stream it online, and highly, highly recommended. And I'm not just saying that. Carrie's not paying me to say this. I'm saying it because it's true. Let me know in the comments below if there are any other cast recordings or albums of theatre people that you'd like me to review, because it's been quite fun sitting here actually listening to it. Thank you very much. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave me a comment. It costs you nothing, but it will make me very happy.